Okay, I'm gonna take that contract because we want to buy that field, and there you go. Our little plows count for that. So, oops, 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 oops. Hey, buddy, what are you doing? Yeah, bully. You've never seen a contract with the self-propelled baler? Yeah, they pop up on here occasionally. Not super often, but they do occasionally. All right. Sorry, buddy. I was distracted. It's my fault, clearly. Oh, wait. He's the grain car driver. It was his fault. What am I talking about? It's always the cart driver's fault. Obviously. Just saying. Come on. So, yeah, this is the worst part of the MacDon's system right here, y'all. This is the worst part. For some reason, they haven't made... it's not a setting in auto drive either. I've tried. Toothless has tried. A bunch of us have tried. And it just flat doesn't work to unload on the go. And it's very sad, honestly. It's something about this header. So I don't know why, but it don't work. But that's okay. It's all good. All right, Mickey, we'll catch you later. Have a good one. Probably just let it sit for a few, honestly. We can go hit the H button on it. Might do that. Just let her up. Let it go. Oh, were you talking about the drop late or drop early, pick up late, Trent? That one? They get scared because they can't see my header. It's right there, Tomcat. Oh, look, my animation's back. Look at that beautiful animation. It looks so good. Why did it disappear before? I don't know. Trent, we were talking about that one, though, yes.
Smokey Bandit 980 just resubscribed for 13 months.
Smokey Bandit, welcome back for 13 months. Do appreciate the resub with popping. How are you? All right. These are not... These aren't east-west, right? They are east-west. Okay, so we just got to make sure that... Get this guy going. Oh, auto is for... Okay. 2 times around. We want to do the up and downs because the headlands are already done. So we should be able to hit this, and it should, hopefully. Just start right back here, buddy. There you go. Ciao. You two can look like me. Ciao. All right. I can't believe we're gonna do this, chat. It's gonna be so dumb, but like, it's a Puma Plow thing. I like to do weird, dumb things in Farm Sim, so get ready for this, chat. All right, let's go ahead and empty the combine because we're here. Set this guy up on auto as well because, well, we're gonna need it. I have a feeling we're gonna need all 3 auger wagons here. That's okay. Come on, Bessie. All right. So he'll be here in a second, I think, right? He's driving. Okay. Oh, boy. It's gonna be so good, chat. So good. 25% bonus by harvesting this way. 25. So, in my opinion, it's definitely worth doing to get a 25% yield bump. And straw, too. You get a bump on straw. I'm not sure if it's exactly 25, but I'm pretty sure it is. Don't forget to set up the contract. I believe Mr. Scoot might have been working on that. Maybe. Hang on, let's ask him. Scoot?
Yep.
You put the combine on the...
Hopefully no DOTs out here today.
Did you get a tractor going on that thing or
yeah,
no?
He's on the way.
He's what?
He said he was on the way.
He's on the way. Okay, I can't see him. You did send him to field 9, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I can't see him on auto, so... That's been happening lately, though. I don't know why. Everything's active before somebody says that like I did the other day, but... Okay, so contracts underway. Don't worry, boys.
I had to mute you.
Do what?
I was hearing you twice. I had your stream up so I could hear what you were saying, and then you started talking, and I'm like...
Not bad, dog. Okay, Trent has the point as well. Yes. Well, even then, Trent, it's still technically a benefit because 25% more yield is 25% more yield. However, once you get combines that can support headers larger than the swather head, which is 12.2 meters, you still get a benefit by swathing, but it's actually slower to swath, if that makes sense. So time-wise, it's a drag, but 25% more yield is still 25% more yield, no matter how big your combine head could be. Does that make sense? The thing about using a big combine with a swather head is you can go a lot farther, obviously. But yeah.
I wanted to set my combine too.
Okay. Trent doesn't see some of his AD drag. I don't either, Trent. Yeah. Unfortunately, you cannot windrow sloths. No, windrowers do not handle this sloths. No. Your combine wouldn't move if you did. I mean, it's already bad enough. So, are you parked out of the way?
Yeah, what do I need to set my combine to?
So, you need to put your combine on 80 F606P, which is what my combine's currently set to. I'm going to take my combine off of that. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. It would be funny. No, it'd be hilarious if you put like 3 of these rows together and you're like, oh my God, I can't move. You have to tow a mother bin next to your combine full time. I mean, it would be unreal. And then the other thing, Scoot, is go into your auto drive settings at the little gear. And once you're in there, go down to the combine and make sure you have the call to unload. Check that to yes.
Yep, it is.
Okay, sweet. So that'll allow 2 combines to head to you as needed. 2 combines, 2 auger wagons. Now, I'm going to change mine to field 1 because there's no auto. Yep. Set up for 1 anymore. Cycle my pipe so that he realizes I don't need him, and then ka-chow. I'm going 7 miles. You should be able to speed sync. Wait, it's not working. It might be too close. Oh, no. Is that, can we not unload into that combine?
I don't know.
You can always swap too. Sad. Here, I'll stop for a second. How about that? See if we can even get the theory to work. Is there a way to download my AutoDrive file for this map? I don't have it publicly, but I guess if you DM me and ask me really nice, I guess I could send it to you. I didn't make... No, you know what? I'm not going to do that because I didn't make it. I can't do that. I can't share it. Okay, so what's the dealio here? Something got to be going on. Do you have to unfold your combine, Scoot? Try unfolding your combine. There you go. See the ladder moving? I bet that's the issue here. Yeah, we might have to try this.
I think it was unfolded.
See, I was thinking too far, too close. Yeah, okay, here. Put that header on your combine. We're gonna get this to work, boys. We may not. This might be a waste of time, but that's okay. Yeah, that's a good point. There are auto drive like things out there. People have put stuff out. In fact, I'm using one of them. What I'm really patiently waiting for is the auto drive guy. I'm waiting for his config file, which will be a while because, well, it takes a long time to do this. So, you betcha. But yeah, that's what I'm waiting for, actually. All right. Drive very fast. Okay, so you're unloading now. Is this glitchy or is it me?
I need to set up my GPS needs.
Okay, 12.2 meters 2 times around the field. And then I'm going to see if I can set mine. Chat, don't laugh. But I'm going to set mine on like 1 meter. And I'm going to turn my lines off because it's going to cover the... Well, actually, here. Watch this, chat. You'll need to change your auto drive away as well. Oh, come on. Show me the lines. GPS, no. Yes! Chat, which line do I pick? I don't know. Oh, man. I'm just going to turn my... where I can't visibly see my lines so I look like a professional here. Because this is going to look like a professional.
Having technical difficulties.
You're good. You're good. You're good. No worries. It's already working. Oh, man. Oh, okay, speed sync. I can't accelerate fast enough to keep up with you. That's okay. Oh my, wait. Speed sync, why aren't you working? Speed sync does not work. Hold on, why doesn't speed sync work at all? I mean, in theory, I don't need to run next to you the whole time. Because, you know, you do have your own capacity. So. Oh, boy. This is professionals at work here, chat. That's all I have to say. Alright, wagons, get out of the way. Yeah, okay, speed sync is not at all gonna work. Hey, buddy, finally made it to field 8. Or 9. That took a minute. That's okay.
You had to grab a coffee and a breakfast biscuit.
Right? Had to do something. Oh, yeah, boy. It's like you're not intended to use a combine as a grain cart? What? Why not? Why aren't you supposed to do this? That's odd. I have no acceleration. This is not working very well.
22 too.
We've done this, well, kind of we've done this before. Not quite. Not quite like this, but yeah, we've done similar things in the past. You notice the guy that they're not emptying me though. You notice this? It's
Yeah,
not
I'm
working.
scared.
You did change your auto drive, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then you just run away from what?
My kid's hitting my keyboard. He turned my thresher
Oh,
off.
I was gonna say you didn't get full. Little Scoot's having a heyday. Oh man. So maybe this is not a good idea. But hey, it's the thought that counts, right? There's something. Oh boy. Come on, Auger Wagon. We got a job to do. I have to adjust my cruise control a lot, and the speed sync mod's not working at all, so.
Is that left shifting 3?
Yeah, left shift. Yeah, left shift 3.
Yeah, I tried to get mine to work earlier. It didn't work for me either.
That's weird. Put the corn head on the combine. Maybe they'll unload me. I don't know. Might as well just stop though. Yeah, it's not working. The only benefit of this is that I can get emptied midfield, but I'm not going to have the speed to catch back up to you like a tractor does. This is not going to work. I was really hopeful. Buddy, come on, I'm right here. Let's go. Quit being silly. Let's go. Besides, he's like full anyway. Bring on the next cart. This isn't gonna work. Go away, Case. John Deere, come on. Oh, no. Do a 360 first. Yep, that. Yep. How'd you know that's what I wanted you to do?
Gotta hit the 360 no scope.
Pretty much. Oh, man. Well, if nothing else, it's Auger Wagon Chaos. So, you're probably like full by now, right? Almost.
I'm at Hunter's favorite number.
Okay, I need to hurry up and get to you. All right. All right. Bro said the AI was good. You're not really picking on the AI again, are you? Again? Besides, this is not in-game AI. This is all auto drive. Which is actually very smart. It just does some things sometimes that make you question it, but that's okay. James, what's going on? How are you? What's poppin'? Alright. So here's the goal. If we can keep the combine from stopping, then it's working. We may not be able to unload 100% of the time on the go, but if I can keep the combine from... Oh, don't stop. Don't do that. If I can keep the combine from stopping, then I'm winning. Cruise control does not work very well. At least I can't get it to work right now very well. I have like no power to climb these hills when I get next to you. It's kind of weird. Come on. No. I need a bigger target is the problem. Plus now I'm full, so. Okay. We should probably go back to our underground card, huh?
Probably.
But it was funny.
It was.
At least I was amused by it. Yeah, dude, just sitting back there turning his wheels. He don't know what to do right now. He'll come up here eventually. Well, let's get the combines empty. We can just leave this one out here, I guess, for now. Switch to the deer. Nope, that's not what I want. So we'll put this back. That's... Oh, that auger wagon's about to not be full, but be close-ish. Look, we got auger wagons now. How about that? Oh, man. It's okay. See, I wish we could have it set and it doesn't work, but I wish it would. I wish there was a setting in auto drive, and maybe there is, I don't know about, to make it where other auger wagons see that auger wagon as like a combine, so that they would run up to it and try to unload it. Because then we could just run an auger wagon with the combine full time and have the other unload all. That'd be cool. Just saying. It's called a mod called Auto Drive, and it does some goofy things sometimes. That's all. No big deal. That's what we got going on right now. It's all good, man. All good. Well, this combine's way quieter, if nothing else. There, we're gonna be fine. Now James is here. James, what's up?
Yeah.
You wanna come around and grain cart out here too?
Yeah.
Appreciate it. It's already at the field. It's on auto drive, running around somewhere. So yeah. Okay, bye. And we get 2 auger wagons going. We won't have to stop at all. Won't have to stop. That'll be good. So this is where the argument could be made for like a bigger combine, so we could make, you know, a whole pass or a round without having to stop. But well, I spent all our money on fields and you know, what's it called, the whiskey, Jack Daniels. So
would that header work on a forage harvester?
no. There are headers that will like accomplish this on a forage harvester. Why? Kind of. Do gleaners hold more? Oh God, I don't remember what the gleaner holds. You want to run a forage harvester out here to pick up the straw?
Well, I was wondering if that would work and had like a big like wagon behind it, had an auger. I don't know how it works since the auger drive would try to hit the spout for the forage harvester.
Oh.
Not the wagon.
Yeah, no. So actually, I don't think we have any. Well, there's no heads that pick up the straw, like the swath, right? Because it's got like, there's no heads for that. There are heads that'll pick up just like straw and stuff. But I don't think you can chop like the, maybe you can. There's all kinds of symbols in there I don't recognize, so. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. But if you have a forage harvester with a trailer, the auto drive to unload it will only see, it won't see the trailer. At least in 22. I don't think we've tried that in 25 yet. But in 22, it wouldn't see the trailer. So sometimes it would come up when you're out in the middle of a cornfield trying to, you know, harvest, and it'll just run you over because it can't see the trailer. Which is really dumb. Just for the record, really dumb. Oh, yeah. All right, we got grain carts for our grain carts now. So the K's grain cart, I think we're going to leave it on auto drive, and it'll be an emergency backup for if the other 2 are away emptying, he'll come to me still. So that's what I'm thinking. He's the emergency backup, like the emergency backup goalie in a hockey arena. Same deal. That's what I'm thinking. So yeah. Is speed sync not working tonight? Did I install a mod that broke speed sync? That would be bad. There we go. Oh, maybe. Should be 7. But normally speed sync works great. I don't know what it's doing. But as long as the combine doesn't stop, that's all that matters. Auger wagons for our wagons for our wagons. By the way, chat, field 9 is being plowed. Okay, now I can see Buddy out there. So he's plowing that. So hopefully they plant that in something. I mean, we're not going to be able to buy it tonight anyway, but eventually. I guess those soybeans on 8 will probably end up selling those. I don't have a use for soybeans right now, so those will probably get sold eventually. Yeah. So if you're interested in joining the server, you got to come in our TeamSpeak and get to know us off stream. We don't just let people write in from chat. We run it. I know TeamSpeak, it's like the dinosaur of the internet, but I like it, and it works well for us, so that's why we run it. So yeah, but just come and get to know us, hang out a little bit, and make it known to me, obviously, if you're interested in the servers. But yeah, just come and hang out. That's the big thing. That speed sync's not working, is it, Scoot?
No, I've been driving by myself.
Okay. I was like, man, normally it works so good.
Plus,
So
I'm
no,
moving as I'm going, so.
I got you. Okay. Do it.
I know the other day you said you were bringing somebody else on. Has that happened yet?
It has not happened yet. I need to make it happen, though. Yeah. Seems to work. So I really like it. Yeah. I like it. I've tried using Discord a couple times for like comms for streams, and every time we have to use it, I don't like it at all. I don't like it. Like, it works, sure, but I'm not a fan. Plus, honestly, and I probably shouldn't say this out loud, but TeamSpeak, like us using TeamSpeak, it helps keep the trolls out. Because most of the time, to be honest, the trolls aren't willing to, like, you know, download and set up an account with TeamSpeak. Not that it's hard or it takes very long, but the trolls aren't willing to do it. So every troll has a Discord account, right? So, yeah.
Maybe it's time to upgrade one of the lizard auger wagons to the red one?
Possibly. TeamSpeak takes effort, exactly, and that actually keeps a lot of people out. But that's not necessarily the benefit. The benefit is keeping trolls out. So yeah. Scoot, at some point, that whole rig you're driving, I wouldn't mind copy pasting that sucker. Other tractor. Yeah, another whole rig you got. Just saying, I do like the capacity of those, that J&M. The other guys still work, but J&M works well too. So yeah, you betcha. Exactly, Tomcat. Yeah, you can't send AI generated pictures in TeamSpeak, so as I look up and see an AI generated picture in Teams or in Discord, I think is that a, I don't know if that's AI or not, actually. I think it is. I want to say yes, but I want to say I'm not sure at the same time, but I want to say yes. I'm pretty sure that's, yeah. If it wasn't, I feel like you would have posted it in the Space Channel. But hey, what do I know? What do I know? Oh, is that guy? Okay, the Swather's almost done. Swather's on his last pass down there. He'll have to go north. And Worked there for a while, but that's okay. Semi truck just got back. Heck yeah. We're up to 718,000 barley. Not off this field, but yeah. Bet. You betcha. Shoot, 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 shoot. I like this running no GPS lines. It makes me look like a professional, and I can be like, look, no hands. Oh, man. Chat, we're at that angle of, again, for the record. Look at that lens flare. That's been on every stream lately. All the nights, all the like evening streams around this time. Look at that lens flare. Anyway, sorry, I'm a nerd. What can I say? I'm here for it. Oh, man. I'm definitely here for it. So I got just a couple passes to go to our south yet. Maybe a couple more than a couple. Oh, man. Short rows should go faster because, you know, they're shorter, so that's good. 30 dudes. And a baler running, Chris. Nice. Well, sounds like you got it, automation farm sim going. Now, if you have the right trailer, you could automate the picking up of the bales too. Just saying. That could all be automated as well. But yeah, pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. Oh boy. Yeah, so Chris, you're running the MacDon, which means you have to have the pickup head on the same thing we're doing right now. And for some reason, auto drive does not like to unload on the go with the while running the MacDon. If I turn the separator off, which would be like the combine getting full, it should empty it then. But if it's just doing drive-bys and taking 2%, that's a weird one. I don't think I've ever had that happen. So that's why we're running auger wagons ourselves actually right now. I would like to automate them, and then we can have people doing other jobs, but it will not unload on the go with the MacDon swather, MacDon pickup head on it. Unfortunately, several people have tried to mess with it, and then I don't think any of us can get it to work, so it's kind of one like major drawback to swathing if you're trying to automate it. So in that case, I would probably just run the auger wagon like yourself, automate the rest of it, and run the wagon yourself. Is what I would probably do, and that's actually what my plan was to do tonight, if depending on who's going to be around, you know. But that's what I was going to do. Although the problem is, on like this field, one wagon can't keep up, so they have to run more than one wagon. So yeah. Yep, run the auger wagon, everything else automated. Yep, exactly. Yeah, I don't understand it. It's, you know, by now, like the MacDon stuff came out at launch, and auto drive's been out forever. I would assume by now they would have fixed that, but maybe they don't know it's an issue. Do people just not use the MacDon that use auto drive? I don't know. I'm not sure. So I do have one following me though, just in case. And just in case Scoot and James would both get full. doubt it's going to happen, but just in case, or somebody has to step away, which is totally fine. I do have that case with an auger wagon just in case we need it. So, but most likely we're not going to need it at all. No, Chris, you're good, man. It's it's not on you. Not on you at all. Corn head, regular grain head works fine. Just something about this pickup head it does not like. Does not like at all. Speaking of corn heads, we got to buy a corn head, chat. I think we're gonna hold off on that because we're kind of poor right now. So. I do miss the silage money, for the record. We're gonna have to get a little bit back into silage at some point, but I don't know when that'll be. But I do miss the silage money, for sure. But that's okay. You betcha. Scuba Steve, all the information for our TeamSpeak server can be found in the Discord TeamSpeak channel. I believe it's a pin post in there. You can find like the address and the password for it. You betcha. Oh. Auger wagon wars. You know, if you guys both ran the small auger wagons, you'd probably be able to like just get empty and get back before the other guy gets full. I'm kind of wonder. I bet. Maybe.
What fun is that?
Keeps you busy. I don't know. I'm not sure. We can get a second pickup head going, Scoot, if you really want. The chaos. I don't know how you'd keep empty. Keep both combines empty ever, but yeah. Or technically you could fill that other auger wagon out there, couldn't you? Or is his cover on? I'm not sure. He might have a cover on. That's okay. Right. Another pass in the books, as they say. Don't know who they are, but they sure say a lot. Those good moves. Good moves. No stopping, no collision. Just keep it rolling, boys. Let's go. I'm here for it. You betcha. Oh, you did? You didn't have to change to that, Scoot. I was wondering, I saw you stop, but I couldn't see your like name tag anymore. I could just, yeah. Yeah, it's funny. Oh, he's gonna, yep. So he's rolling around with grain on board now. It's fine. I'm assuming the mother bin's not like getting full over there, right?
Not close.
Okay. So with corn, with 2 combines, it actually almost got full at the end of harvest. It got to like 91%. So corn with 1 truck running, that is.
Probably would have gotten to 100 if we would have rolled the field.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, it was getting close to filling up. Well, actually, at first I had 2 trucks. So probably if it would have been 1 the whole time, it probably would have gotten full. But who cares? It's fine. I could run the tiny trucks. For a little extra help, you know? Little 5-liter extra help. Yeah. Just a little bit. That's okay though. So this is a lot of barley. Let's go make a lot of whiskey.
Yeah, I'm sure when we get done harvesting all this, we can probably fill up the whole distillery.
960. We're at 750 right now. So Problem is we're not going to have anywhere near enough corn since I sold all the drag corn earlier. That's okay. We can always grow more. Especially now that we have more land. So what I'm thinking is maybe next in-game year we grow less barley. Grow like barley maybe on like 1 or on 8. And then everything else is in corn. So we get more corn. Because we need 2 types of corn for whiskey, not just 1. So we kind of need to really go hardcore on the corn for a while. To get our whiskey plant built up. Which I'm okay with that because corn's my favorite crop. So.
And taking in all corn contracts.
That too, yeah. Which there probably won't be many because there's not many fields that aren't clover. So, speaking of corn contracts, Tuesday night or was that last night? I think it was Tuesday night. I started one, and I think Dan was in here actually Tuesday night. Yeah, Dan was messing around with contracts too, and I shouldn't out myself, but I'm going to. I did the contract on, what was it? 103. Yeah, I was harvesting 103 corn, which, by the way, has now been planted into clover. Okay. 120s in corn, though. 120s in corn. That's a big field, actually. So I was harvesting in 103, and, I woke up when I was over here in field 106, like against the edge of the map, basically. I might have dozed off and just kept driving. I was just driving off into the sunset, you know, that's all. So, something happened. I had a YouTube video playing and something loud happened in the video and I woke up and I remember being angry that whatever I had on YouTube woke me up. And I was like, oh, I need to turn around. But the combine was empty and the truck was with me. So, I mean, we could have harvested the world, you know?
Yep.
It was totally fine. And then I did something slick because I wanted to keep the extra corn. So I actually took both of our semi-trucks to the field. And I did use truck in the field. I didn't set up auto load or auto drive for auger wagons. But what I did is when those trucks got full, I just fired them in the middle of the field. So then I had 2 trucks worth of corn just sitting there. And then I used the truck that it gave me. It gave me the electric little cab over with the 3-in-1 trailer. Then I just used that to harvest. And so that was kind of slick because I was able to keep almost a full trailer load of corn at the end of that. So I thought that was a good little way. Instead of like hauling it home to have to haul it all the way back up there, I was like, no, I'll just bring in field storage. I could have used the mother bin, but trucks are a lot faster. So that's why I did that. But yeah, dozed off playing Farm Sim. Not the first time, won't be the last time. It definitely happens. But that's okay. Although last night I went to bed like way early last night, so. And then I slept in like forever today, so like I'm rested right now. Just saying. Like I didn't roll out of bed till afternoon today. And yes, it was great, okay? Just saying. I was cool with it. But that's all right. Can't believe the MacDon is still running. Like, we still have that much to go. A big field. Big Bear, what's going on? How are you? What's poppin'? What's going on? All right, here we go, chat. Get that good turnaround on, hit the button, and we're back. Just like so.
So once 9's done, are we going to set up 158 too?
Once 9's done. Minus
58's alfalfa for a plowing contract.
Oh, we could. Yeah. Since you got a puppy, the latest you slept is 5:30. That sucks. Yeah, I don't have a dog. The only thing I have to get up in the morning and let out to pee is me. So I don't have to let a dog out. Man. Usually I stay up way too late. Like, I'm a night owl for sure. But once in a while, I do actually go to bed at a reasonable time. And then today it just happened. The house was kind of quiet and nobody made a lot of noise in the morning to wake me up. And dude, I was out like a light. Once in a while, I need that, you know? I was out in the heat yesterday for a while and just, that heat really cooks you sometimes. And it definitely cooked me yesterday. So yeah. Oh, I will chat. You know, I talk about like the whole, like wanting to eat better and stuff. I had a major W yesterday for myself personally. Major W here inbound. You all ready for this? The family, and I'm talking like brother, sister, all kinds of family, and pops and aunt. They went to a Chinese buffet for dinner last night, and I stayed home and had my normal food. I resisted the urge to go gorge myself on Chinese food. So that was a major W for me because I've been wanting to go to this place forever because it's like a newer place. But yeah, I stayed home. So I was pretty proud of myself for that one. It killed me to stay home. It sucked really bad. But that's okay. Thanks, Yamarider. Oh, it was not fun. It was not fun at all. I really wanted to go, but I knew that I couldn't. So, a stronger man, right? At least yesterday. Maybe not tomorrow, right? But one W yesterday. The good thing was though that well, first off, Pops doesn't really like Chinese food. Okay, but he was like not happy. He said it was nasty. It was like $20 a person. Like, he did not care for it at all. So really, I don't think I missed out on much, to be honest. So yeah, buffets are your weakness, dude. Buffets are great. Buffets are great. And not just because like the quantity of food, it's more of the variety, the choices. That's what I think is great. You know, if you go to like, say, a Golden Corral, like everybody can be happy because there's something there. Everybody can find something and they're perfectly happy, you know? It's not just quantity, but the variety. That's what I like about them. Just saying. Or like sometimes it's been since like Christmas or whatever, but like we've talked about going to Pizza Ranch before. I love it. Pizza's great, but Dad doesn't eat pizza when we go there. He eats the fried chicken. You know, the variety of places. That's what I like about it. So yeah. Anyway, that's my TED talk on buffets. You're welcome, chat. Everybody wants to go to a buffet. Oh goodness. Dude, that tractor has some amazing lights on it. That 2-track, that's all I know. Feel that, chow. All right. Don't have that temptation. I got you, big bird. Oh, you love you some Pizza Ranch? It's awesome. We went, last time I went there was with, like Tony and, James, that James that's playing Farm Sim right there with us. We went after we put up Christmas lights that time. That's when Tony threw the drink at my aunt. Spilled his drink all over my aunt. It was hilarious, by the way. She was fine. It didn't like hurt her or anything. It was just water or tea or something. But yeah, it was funny. Tony, I think, still feels bad about that. Oh yeah. You betcha. Yep. Yep. That's what I said, Big Mert. Yep. Yeah, there's a couple around. They're not close to where we live. So if we want to go to one, it's kind of a commute, but you know, it's fine. It's fine to commute for food once in a while, you know? So yeah, and we were celebrating a big victory, getting a bunch of those Christmas lights done that day. That's when we put up the gutter lights. And that was a ton of work, and oh, that was that the day? I don't know if that was the same day we fought with the snowmen or not. I can't. Oh, my buddy Casey was there too. Yeah. Forgot about him. I don't know. We had a day when we were putting up the snowmen that we really had to fight with them. Because we hit a tree root with the one rebar. And maybe I didn't realize I hit a big tree root when I did. And I kept trying to like, oh, I'll get through the tree root. Let me keep going. No. And, the rebar, we couldn't get it to go in anymore, but we also couldn't get the rebar to come back out. So it took a lot of fighting, but we finally got it back out of there. The front yard is just littered with tree roots after all, so hopefully here in a couple of years they'll be all gone, but that might take a while to actually get rid of all of them. But yeah, that was a day, let me tell you. There might have been some adult words said that day. By everybody. So yeah, it was funny. Because I think the exact quote might have been, I was like, oh, because Casey was helping me at the time. I said, I hit a root, and he goes, keep going. I was like, okay. Don't do that. It didn't work very well. But that's okay. It's fine. So in the TeamSpeak, or sorry, in the Discord, there is a channel called TeamSpeak. What is it actually called? Hold on. I know it's right here somewhere. I just got to find the channel. Hang on. I think I have to scroll down. Setups. Where's it at? I know it's here. It's not under games because it's not a game. Where'd that channel go? I know it's here. I know it's there. Oh, it's right, literally right above the welcome channel. It's called TeamSpeak Info. And it's one of 2 posts from me. That's it. That's all that's in there. If you can't find that, yeah, Sean, don't send him a DM. He can find that. It's literally TeamSpeak Info. It's right below the food channel. You have general food, TeamSpeak Info, and then it's literally a post from me, and that's it. And there's a username, which is like an IP address, and then there's a password, which is a password. I forgot our password was that. That's it. So, yeah. If you can't find that, then I don't think Sean can help you. I'll be honest. Don't think he can help you. So, yeah. Why steering assist isn't working on Judith planes? We haven't had a problem with steering assist working. We use it. I'm using it right now actually to run this combine. Haven't had a problem with it. What's that guy doing?
I was doing some other things, letting the our great little mother bin catch up.
Oh, is the motherman full?
Not quite, but it's getting there.
We can put a second truck on it.
Well, I just took a second and went back to the homestead and got another plow going.
Okay. Why don't we get our other truck going? Because this green cart's going and it's full. So, or sorry, that's a red cart on a green tractor. What's going on? Welcome in. What's baffing? I didn't realize we were catching the cart or catching the truck so bad.
Yeah, it looked a little full when I got over there empty last time.
Okay.
By full, I mean like maybe 70-ish.
Okay. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, we can put both trucks on it. They might get stuck though. Here and there. We can take a minute and like do some mailing or something if we need to. That's not a problem. Or put the other combine away. We got things we can do. Let it catch up. We could also change and just have it haul right to the train, although auto drive's not set up for that, but we could. Not that it's going to the train long term, but temporary storage we could. Yeah. Or James, take a load or two in that truck, get caught. That's fine too. I think he's loading it right now. So that's fine. We'll run the other carts. The other one is coming around full though with 30,000, over 30,000. So I could go to the other thing I could do is I could go to some short rounds for a while too. You want to do that? Help catch up?
That's fine.
Yeah, I'll do that for a while. I'll run that way. Yeah. The tactical Matt, what's going on? How are you? Welcome in. Yeah, we'll just run down here for a little bit. We'll start right. Which one is it? One more. That one right there. That's this one right here. So this will help us catch up. Love 6, what's going on? How are you? Welcome on in. My day is going great, Wolf 6. I hope your day is as well. So what you have to have, I can kind of show you on here. So we have, well, ours is a little awkward because we have a mother bin in there too, tactical Matt, but like it's kind of the same thing. So we have our point here at our field. This was made by the guy who made our config for this map. I didn't make that point. I did move it. And then what you have to have, which you don't have to, but it works better if you're running more than one grain cart. We have an auger wagon unload, which in this case would unload it into a mother bin. You can have it unload into a truck. That's fine. And then we have an auger wagon parking spot as well. So that's the way I like to do it, so that technically you can just have one point at the mother bin or the truck, but you can only unload one grain cart. So by having a second spot where it can pull up and get out of the way, you could have multiple grain carts. And in this case, we're running 3 on this field. Two are automated right now, and one is Scoot's running. So that's how that works. So you got to have an unload spot and a parking spot. You don't have to, but it works better, if that makes any sense. I can show you next time we're over there. I can like turn auto drive on so you can see the lines. But that's what we got going on. And then a field boundary helps too. And what I mean by a field boundary is there is an auto drive line all the way around this field that goes over here and lines up, and then boom. So that anywhere at any point in this field, I have my guys set to the closest point. So when they get full, They want to go to the closest point on auto drive, and then they will run their circle around the field and go where they need to go. So, Chris, I'll show you next time I go down there. We need to let our truck catch up anyway, so I'll show you. You asked about the trucks. You did ask about the trucks, didn't you? Hang on. How you set up the trucks. You didn't ask. You didn't ask about the auger wagons. So the truck has a point here where he's going to sit, and then there's up in our homestead, he's unloading into our grain bin. If that makes sense. I thought you asked about the auger wagon, my bad. So this is how you do, like, the totally opposite of your question. Oh my god. My bad. Yeah. Yeah. And then the next thing, I'll just be telling you about how we make a plow drive to the field and then start working once it gets there, you know? Cough, cough. It's doing that right now on 9. And on 58 as well. We got 2 contracts running right now, chat. Mostly because they're clover / alfalfa. One of those two, probably alfalfa or probably clover. And we're trying to get this map slowly to go away from being all clover, because for some reason it's all being planted in clover. And the only way to get it out of clover is to be doing plowing or cultivating contracts on those clover fields. So we are going to be continuing to do that so that we can pick up harvest contracts when we want. So, which isn't super often, but once in a while it's nice to grab a contract here and there, you know.
It was one of each.
Oh, it was 1 clover, 1 alfalfa this time. Okay. Yeah. So you got to watch for right after the clover or alfalfa gets mowed by the game. That's when you get the contracts to cultivate / plow. At least that's what I've noticed in my time here on this map so far. So yeah. Are you actually gonna? Wow. You went and emptied and you're gonna get back to me before I'm full? It also helps that I'm like straight out the field from where you were. That definitely helps. You actually empty though?
Yeah.
Wow. It looks like the trucks are catching up then, right? Which I think James is running trucks, so that helps. Definitely helps.
It's only me right
I
now.
think
I
James
know
is
where
going
the
to
other
show up.
truck.
The other truck's here right now, filling up, James. You probably can't see him because he was started before you got in here on auto drive. So that's probably why you don't know where he's at. But it's all good. We'll get truck. See, there he goes. Truck's out already. So that's the beauty of having that auger wagon or the mother bin sitting there, is it acts as a nice buffer at the field. And we can run 2 trucks, but there are some corners where collisions happen. So I need to work on some corners and stuff a little bit, but for the most part, oh, it's that bin. There's like nothing in that bin now. Right? Am I seeing that right? Yeah, there's like hardly anything in there. All right. So before I forget to show you guys, so here's what we got going. I like to do one-way boundaries around their field. This is set up as a one-way. This boundary just on this map was a one-way. So here's what we have going on. The trucks come in. They actually go across the scale. They go across the dump for the train and then loop back out. The way this config was set up originally, they would have gone back across the scale and out, but I got rid of that. So the trucks just come up and they sit right where James is at right now with that truck. And then here's just the little auger wagon thing. Normally I would put the auger wagon point like right at the field or slightly in the field, but with this field we have so much room here that I decided to move all of it to the grass, and actually this works really well. I'm going to try to do this on more fields where it's not in the field. That way we can set all the wagons up, and like if we're combining on course play, sometimes the wagons get in the way. So at the way this is set up, they unload here, they park up there past Scoot, they're out of the way of combines completely. So that's how that's all set up. It's pretty slick, and it works. And that's the big thing, is that it works. So yeah, hopefully that answers any questions that you guys had. And then the trucks from there, they just go hit the road and go. I don't have the trucks. The trucks do not have the ability to turn left out of here, which would be a whole lot faster. But the train crossing is right there. So if they go to the right and they drive through town, they go under the train tracks. They don't have to cross the train tracks. So we don't have any risk of trucks getting plowed by a train, basically. So it takes a little longer, but once you set up a truck, you never have to touch it again. So that's how you've been setting up your fields. Nice. Yeah, so for instance, like over on 1, like the auger wagon point, see, I have them inside the field. Now, that's actually a good thing if we're trying to pick up bales. That point does have, or whatever you set the bale pickup tractor or whatever, it has to be inside of a field. It can't be outside of a field. So you do have to do that if you're trying to pick up bales. But you could always just make another point for bale pickup if you're trying to do that scenario. There's different ways to set up things depending on what you're trying to do. So yeah, it's the whole thing. I don't think we're gonna. Oh, well, I need a new ladder now, but we're fine. Yeah, so the trucks are set on the pickup and deliver mode. And where they're set to pick up, obviously there's no like grain bin for them to interact with. So they will just sit there until they're full, or whatever you have them set to. You can change how full you want them to be. I run trucks at 100% because I want 100% loads to be hauled. And then when your auger wagon comes in, it'll automatically sense that there's a truck there, right? So it'll put the auger out, it'll unload until it's empty. When the truck gets full, it takes off, yeah. So you got to have a whole road network also set up. So it's not just about like, you know, the auto drive here. There's a road network set up. Now, I didn't do this part. I didn't do the road network. We downloaded it. But there's a whole road network set up all the way back. It runs up here, runs down this road, runs in our homestead. I have edited some of that, and then it runs all the way back. That's all. You have to set all that up or download a config that somebody else makes. Is what that's called. So, yeah. Yeah, so the trucks have their whole, like, waypoint thing to run, and then your auger wagons do as well. So, it's kind of a whole thing. Kind of a whole thing. Should make sense. I've been, well, maybe. I understand. Awesome. So yeah, then back at our grain bin, there's just a point, another waypoint back there for them. And then of course, once they're empty, they're like, hey, I'm empty. And then they come back to the field and they sit and wait.
Loaded into me, Scoot.
So that's how that all works. It works quite well once you get it. Sometimes your first harvest, there's some, you know, messing around you have to do, but after that, it's pretty good. So. That is, yeah, Jeff, you can do that. I don't know if I would trust that. I've actually never tried it. I probably should sometime. Yeah. Yeah, Chris, the only reason that I would say maybe I wouldn't use that is because say you have like a 4-lane road, you're going to have 4 paths on there when really you don't need that. So you're going to have more auto drive than you, oh, James just got hit by a train. You're going to have more auto drive than you actually need. Which I guess isn't really a problem, but you know, just to drive straight down a road to put auto drive in, I don't know. I feel like that's not that big of an issue. I personally wouldn't use the like say yes when it asks you. I wouldn't, but everybody can do whatever they want, right? So I know like intersections aren't connected on that either, I don't think so. But again, if you want to hit yes, then you can hit yes. It's not that big of a deal, right? It's just, I don't think I would if I was going to set up a map. But yeah.
When you get back, James, I'm gonna get you to hop in the green cart, and I'm gonna go do some flipping around stuff.
Nice, Matt. That's awesome. Yeah, on, I was talking the other day, we were talking about, I forget who, it might have been with you, Matt, but on 22, our Elm Creek 4X map, we had, I think it was 8 auger wagons. All of them could park automatically. All 8 would. They had a spot in the shed. They each had their assigned parking spot. It was beautiful. When you would send them all in the homestead and one by one they would park. Oh God, it was so nice.
As long as the homestead was clean.
Do what?
It says as long as the homestead was clean.
Yeah, as long as the homestead was cleaned up, you could do that. If people wouldn't park stuff where it was supposed to go, then that would just cause a giant traffic jam. So yeah, it would definitely cause a giant traffic jam. But that's okay. It's all good. Oh, gonna need another new ladder. Gonna need more than a ladder. Oh, how big is the collision on the side of that thing? Jeez, bud. Come on now. Got auger wagons running everywhere. We don't actually need them right now. It's amazing the difference between these rows that are just a little bit shorter and then the long rows that are down south on this field. Plus, you have more haul time if you're on the south rows, so it's fine. We sent home. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I just can't wait for the auto drive guys config file for this map. It's going to be so good. That's all there is to it. It's gonna be amazing. That's okay. Maybe they're seeing the header with, well, I don't know, because all you got to do is turn off the combine. I don't know, Jeff. It's weird. You would just think by now, I mean, it's not like the MacDon's a new thing, you know? You think auto drive guys would have, whoever makes auto drive, you think they would have fixed it by now. Like, it's not anything new, you know? Like I said earlier, maybe they don't know it's an issue. Maybe they don't. Do people not use the MacDon system anymore? I don't know. I don't know. It would really be a game changer if we could automate that auger wagon for this process with MacDon. It would be awesome, but that's okay. It's all good. We'll make do with what we got. We can definitely make do. Rats. The good thing is with these, and really these rows aren't that much shorter, but they're a lot closer to where Scoot's empty, and so he's able to keep up. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird. Although now we got two, so we're chilling.
I'm gonna go move the plows real quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it fast. I'm gonna take the truck and pick it up and dig it.
Oh, that's fine. What's the little pulse icon next to the lane? Pulse. I don't know what you're talking about, Tactical Matt. Because you got your, like, this is, like, this one next to that? Like, the double arrow one? Is that what you're talking about? Like, the two arrows to the right? So that definitely has a purpose. Oh, yeah.
I think he's talking about the one to the left of the lane of steering assist.
Oh, this little green guy down here? Yeah, that's the steering assist being active. I assume. Yeah. That's that I have steering assist on. Oh, gotcha, Jeff. Next to it. This one? I don't actually know. What is that symbol for? Is that the speed sync mod?
It's either that or possibly GPS, but I don't know.
I don't run any other GPS though.
I know when you're in bailing, it's red. So,
James, you got your speed sync on? I would say not. I don't know what that symbol's for. Is it not? Does everybody not have that symbol? I don't know. I don't know. I was thinking it was speed sync. It is speed sync, yeah. Because if I turn it on, if I turn speed sync on, then it turns green. So that's telling me that, yeah, that's the speed sync mod. It's called Vehicle Speed Sync, and it's really, really nice for running like grain carts. Because it keeps you synced up to the combine. So if you like start pulling a hill, or for some reason your combine has to stop, the grain cart will stop with you, which is really nice. I didn't realize that's what that was. I guess I've never paid attention, and we always run that mod. So yeah, I don't know. My bad. Oh goodness, that's funny. How many mods? It's around like 60-ish. So not a ton. I know there's a lot of people that run a lot more mods than that. But yeah, somewhere around 60. So not too bad. I'll add one or two here and there. There's actually one I want to add still. I keep forgetting to download it, but we don't really need it right now. Future considerations. But yeah. So it's all good. So typically I keep mods a little light because, well, it's kind of ingrained in me from the past. It's not so much an issue now, but it used to be a real thing when uploading to a server. That sometimes it's annoying to upload like a ton of mods, and so I would try to keep it as mod free or like as light on mods as possible. But now, since I don't upload to a server, since I have the server in the basement, we can run way more mods without having those issues. So yeah, but like that's 60 mods is nothing. Our buddy Matt the Grain Arcade, he runs like 500. So yeah. Jeff, you have 160. That's not terrible. Not terrible. Very nice. Is there a course play for Farm Sim 25? Yes, it's been out for, oh gosh, months now. Yep, we have it. Here it is. There you go. Right there. They're up to version 8 point. Actually, that's an old version. That's an old one. There's a new one out. I haven't updated. I think it works. It works fairly well. Yeah, I don't really have any issues with it. No, Courseplay works good. I don't use it a ton because the new hired workers are pretty good. But if I want to run like, you know, 2 combines or something like that, I will definitely fire it up and use it. Yeah. No, I don't have any problems with it. It's fine. Yeah. The menu's a little different. The menu's a little different. There's settings for days if you want to. There's settings for days, but you don't really have to mess with any of that. But yeah, no, it works. It works quite well. You betcha. Highly recommend it. It's on the GitHub. It's not in the in-game mod hub, at least not yet. And even if it is, I wouldn't recommend downloading it from there because it'll always be horribly out of date. So always recommend Courseplay and of course Auto Drive from the GitHub. Somebody rolling down the street in a golf cart. All right, let's go, buddy. I see you. I'll see you out there. About to finish your night shift in an hour and a half. Let's go. Tactical Matt, we'll catch you later, man. Have a good one. All right. So, chat, I think I'm going to take a break here at the end of this field. Somebody else is more than welcome to grab the combine for a little while. But I need to take a break. So we're going to get up, stretch the legs, and come back for the last of... we're still here. We're still here for a while, chat. I mean, I got to get this field done tonight. For sure. But no, we're still here for a while. I just got to take a quick break. A brief intermission, if you will. But like I said, somebody else is more than capable of grabbing the combine and keeping it rolling. What field are you off to plow now, Scoot?
The one that already started 58. I started the other one, so I could have 2 going in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because they're gonna take 13 years. That's cool. I'm here for it. All right. Where's our other truck? Truck is currently unloading.
He was pulling in the homestead when I was pulling.
Yeah, we're over 1 million. Now, that's not off this field, but still over 1 million. That's pretty awesome. I'm here for it, chat. That's pretty cool, man. So, yeah. Oh, buddy, please don't. Buddy. Don't do this.
Was it the 3rd lighter of the day?
Pretty much. Maybe 4th. I don't know anymore. Oh boy. Alright. James, you're gonna take that over. You're more than welcome. I'm gonna jump in with Buddy here, I guess, and ride for a minute. Keep that combine moving, hopefully, and I'll be right back.